Today I'm heading out to a permission property. It was built in 1806 by a pioneer to the western New York, Lake Ontario area. He came from Setauket, Long Island. His name was Robert Woodhull. And I'm doing some research. I think there's a slight chance he might be related to Abraham Woodhull, who was the famous Continental Army spy under the direction of George Washington. And Abraham Woodhull and his family, his father was a judge in Setauket. The fact that they're both from Setauket around the 1760s, and with the name Woodhull, pretty good chance. So I'm doing some genealogical research on that. I'll give a little more information before the field footage with regard to some more history on that, and some old maps I'll show indicating some structures and dates. Heading out, we'll see what happens. In the 1852 atlas, the owner of the house that I'm currently metal detecting is Isaac Burnett. Isaac Burnett married Robert Woodhull's daughter, Hannah. Robert built the house in 1806, and at some point, ownership of the house passed on to his son-in-law, Isaac Burnett. Just down the road in this 1852 atlas, you can see Byron Woodhull. That is Robert Woodhull's son. He became a judge locally, and then in 1858 he moved to Edgewood, Illinois, and became the postmaster. Today I'm at the 1806 Homestead along the shores of Lake Ontario. The original house still stands. It's been added onto and sort of improved over the years. Well, there's about 2.5 acres of property here with an original smokehouse, an original ice house. And just started here, and about an hour in, I haven't been filming much because it's mostly been modern clad coins, but I came across a deep signal here and I pulled out a really cool pocket watch. And that might be a clock winder, perhaps. That was in the same hole, but this was broken off, or maybe I broke it off when I pulled it out, but it's a very cool piece here. In the 1858 atlas, you see Isaac Burnett is still the homeowner of the house built by Robert Woodhull in 1806. And to the south are a J and B Woodhull. That would be John Woodhull and Robert Woodhull, the sons of Judge Byron Woodhull, who moved to Edgewood, Illinois in 1858. I had a jumpy 76 to 80, a little scratchy, deep signal, 6 to 8 inches down. And, soil's really dry this time of year. Pretty hard packed, but it also indicates and shows that it's very old soil. Not a lot has been disturbed over the years, so I dug down and pinpointed pretty good, and I got myself a nice flat button. Shank intact. I'm going to clean it up a little, see if there's any writing on it. I don't see any writing on this, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't there at one time. It's a style of button I found before that usually has writing, but it's pretty worn. So I'm going to guess between 1820 and 1860. Had a real scratchy 76 to 80. Reversed the direction down to 58. But I figured I'd go for it. And ended up getting a nice Indian head penny. Now let me clean it off, I'll get a date. A beautiful 1902. Look at that detail. In this 1887 atlas, you see a B.W. Burnett. That is Byron Woodhull Burnett. He is the son of Isaac Burnett and Hannah Woodhull Burnett, Hannah being Robert's daughter. And you see that John and Benjamin Woodhull, Judge Byron Woodhull's children, are still living to the south of the Woodhull house that I am detecting. Okay, this was a 67 to 74 under some roots. I thought it might have been a coin because they get jumpy when they're buried like that, but this turned out to be pretty cool. This is an old bullet. Based on that shape, style, I'd say 1860s. Very cool. There it is, all cleaned up. You know, Civil War bullets, they'll call them 3 ringers because 3 rings are around the base. This has 2 rings, but is very indicative of bullets of the mid-1800s. Found right under this big tree. Digging down amongst the roots again, and I see silver. And I can tell already it's a barber dime. $1907. $1907 Denver mint mark. My first barber dime. Okay, I got a pretty solid 74, 75 here. Been getting quite a few coins here lately, so I'm thinking it's going to be, I'm guessing Indian. It seems to be the trend lately, so yeah, see, look at that. Look at that, there's two pennies, coin spill. I can see right now one's an Indian and another one. Okay, all cleaned up. We have a 1903 and a 1907 Indian head penny, both in the same hole. My first coin spill. Looks like another Indian. Nope, it is a wheat penny. Let me clean it up. A 1910 in beautiful condition. Second year of the Lincoln wheatback penny. Solid 74 on the Garrett AT Pro. Back in the roots again. And looks like I might have another bullet. See it right there. Oh, it's not a bullet, it's a shell casing. US. All right, do some research on that. Another solid 74 on the Garrett AT Pro here by the big tree. I'm gonna guess another Indian. See it right there? Oh, it's a Lincoln. And it's an old one. 1934. Actually, is that a 36? '36, 1936. Okay, it was a jumpy 51 to 55. I wasn't thinking it'd be a nickel, but it ended up being a large two-piece button. Some sort of design that's long worn away. And another coin just popped out. Here we go. Ooh, another Indian head. Look at that. There's the 1 cent. Let me give this a quick rub. And we have a 1908. I don't think there's a mint mark, but I'll have to check it out later with a magnifying glass. Another deep coin. I'll get that cleaned up. We got a 1901 V nickel. Well, they always say check your hole again. I'm glad I did, because I got another 74 signal. This is the same hole as I just found the V nickel in, and this popped out. And we have a Lincoln. Second coin spill of the day. Let's see if I can get a date on this. like 1916. So somebody was carrying a 1916 penny and a 1901 V-nickel and dropped them both at the same time. And I just checked the hole for a third time, and I got another signal. And I think it might be another nickel. And let me clean this up. And the third coin out of that hole, another V-nickel 1911. So we have a 1901, a 1911 V-nickel, and a 1916 Lincoln Wheatback penny, all from the same hole. A 3-coin spill so far. Maybe there'll be another one. And I have another coin here. There it is. Another Indian. Man, look at that. Unbelievable. Well, let's get a better look at this. I can't get a date off that. Let me clean it up a little bit. And we have another 1895 Indian head penny.